We're starting off this weekly vlog here in Northern Ireland, I don't know exactly where it is that I am right now, but it's beautiful. I'll show you. And the sun is shining. The reason that we are in Northern Ireland is because Eliza's dad, this is where he's from. And I have been once before on a stag do, so I've not really seen anything. What time is it? 10:30 currently. And I can feel my brain starting to go like, you need some coffee, mate. So off we pop. Look at how lovely it is. There we have a little petrol station coffee. Frank and honest. Right. I'm going to be honest about how nice this coffee tastes. Not bad. Well, me? Yeah. You're getting in the vlog. Come on, Eliza. Say hello, where are we? We're in...
Northern Ireland, so we are. I don't like boats.
You don't like boats?
One to me.
Strangford Ferry. Can we all be in agreement that this map is stupid? If you were looking at this map, what would you assume the land is and the water? Because to me, this looks like this should be the water, and this should be the land, but it's the complete other side round. Maybe they should put a key on it. I want these for a house slipper, and Eliza is not having any of it, but I'm not going to leave the house in them. They're to wear around the house.
These are for people that walk in the sea. They don't want the bottom of the sea to actually into them. That is the most revolting show I've ever seen.
It's good they keep the big separate pieces.
Here he is. I will say this, it is bloody beautiful here. I know people give Ireland a bit of a bad rep, like, what would you go there for? The weather's miserable. And it is cold and windy on this beach, but the sun is shining and it's absolutely bloody beautiful here. Look, you can see what's behind me, look. Look at that. As you can see the mountains over in the background there. Eliza's dad actually has those mountains tattooed on his back. So today is Thursday. We got back from Northern Ireland last night. I think we got back to the flat around 9 p.m, 9:30 or something like that. The apartment's freezing. It's raining, grey and miserable outside. But I've got to go out and go collect some parcels that have been delivered somewhere in town, which means I'm going to get wet, I'm going to get cold. And that's really going to like set the tone for the day. I've got some stuff that's arriving for some collaborations that I'm shooting. And then I've got to edit some content for the rest of the week because I'm going to try and capture everything that I get up to so that I can include it in the vlog for you guys because I'm a YouTuber now. I have a rather large disliking for the cold weather, which is why I want to move abroad. Much as I love layering in outfits and stuff like that. This isn't a fit, by the way, I've just thrown on some comfies. Yeah, cold weather ain't for me.
Send shockwaves through the group.
I've decided to.
Right, this morning I'm off to the barber's. A lot of you are probably thinking, you've got no hair, why on earth are you going to the barber's? Well, I'm going for a beard trim. And a lot of you don't know this about me, but my hair is actually tattooed on. I mean, I have got hair there. I'll tell a little story as to why it's tattooed on and when I got it done and everything like that. But they've done a good job because a lot of you online think that I've got hair. I miss going to the barber's, so I go there to still have my beard trimmed because there's nothing better than walking out of the barber's with a fresh trim.
Pretty pose. Yeah. Yeah, I think.
There we have it. A nicely fresh trim beard. And I also, on the way back, stopped off at a barber's and got the old nose wax and ear wax. I'm a little bit hairy, you see, so that is necessary. Eliza did say to me, why didn't you film the waxing? Because I went into a barbershop that I've never been into before and I didn't fancy being like, oh, sticking a camera in everybody's face as they're pulling hairs and bogies out my nose, to be honest with you. I've been getting my beard trimmed by Ben for like 4 years, something like that. I love going in there. Every 2 weeks I go in there for a fresh beard trim. We have a good chat, put the worlds to right, and I walk out feeling like $1,000,000. So my hair, I was in my mid-20s when I really started going bald, and it wasn't at the front, it was at the back. I had the old sunroof. Thank you very much for that, Dad. I seem to have inherited that gene from him. Being a young man in my 20s, obviously it knocks your self-confidence massively. I didn't want to get a hair transplant because I just thought, one, they're stupidly expensive. Two, the healing process looks like I'm pretty squeamish with stuff like that. And around that time, so this was 2019, and I found out about scalp micropigmentation. It's sort of like a cosmetic tattoo, how you see people getting eyeliner and lip tattoos and eyebrows done and stuff like that. Yeah, I decided to get that done because I didn't actually mind having a shaved head. I think because I can grow a beard, it sort of counteracts the baldness on top of my head. I include some pictures of before and after just so you can sort of see. And yeah, I've not looked back ever since. I absolutely love having a shaved head. It's one less thing that you've got to think about. But the one thing, like I said, that I do miss, I used to love going to the barbers and having my hair cut. I experimented with a load of different hairstyles as a kid. Yeah, my hair was like a big way for me to sort of express myself. I do that through clothing, I do it through interiors. And I felt like something had been taken away from me and it knocked my confidence massively. I don't think I realised it at the time, but now I'm happy with my hair or lack of hair, but now I'm happy with the way that it looks. It's definitely built my confidence back up. And I mean, I used to wear hats all the time. I don't think people realise how much losing your hair as a man impacts you. You see all these people holding on to it for far too long, and I probably held on to it for a little bit longer than I should have done. I was a young guy, so yeah, I just didn't want to be the first in my friendship group to go bald. But I was anyway. And I'm going to have the freshest hairline ever in the old people's home. They're all going to be there like, I don't know, dribbling on themselves, and I'll be there with a fresh beard and a sick hairline. I've just had a delivery of a parcel in here for a collaboration that I'm shooting with Lucy Kaz. Excuse the noise in the background as well. I've got a heater blowing me to keep me warm. I'm looking forward to getting this shot next week, and it will be coming to my Instagram at some point in the next couple of weeks as well, once it's all filmed, edited and approved. More homeware goodies to unbox. What we got here then?
Tuna Nicois.
Nicois. Hello to the camera, Ernie.
What's happening, going
Wagwan. We're here at Priory Park, which is where I was a professional goalkeeper throughout my childhood. We're taking this little mutt. Winston, come on.
Come on, mister. Bye.
Winston, come on. Winston, say hello to the camera. Does he play fetch? Look, what's that? Come on.
I might bring it back.
See you later.
Bye, Winston.
Oh, here he comes, charging. Look at him, look how fast he's going. Come on. And this is my mum's house. The woman where I get all of my interior love from, despite the fact that our interior tastes are completely different. Don't you want to get in the vlog? What you got there, Ernie boy? Nothing quite like hearing sirens whirling around on a Sunday morning as you walk to the shop to go get some bacon, but welcome to Leicester. Giving it large in Bradgate Park. Eliza doesn't want to be in the camera, on the camera, in the camera, on the camera. This was her idea, wasn't it? And then you spent, what, about 2.5 hours in bed, rolling around like, oh.
I was waiting for my bacon sandwich.
And who was making that?
You, obviously.
Why are you giving it big licks on when you're out of shot?
You started it. She went
But yeah.
2.5 hours in bed.
Let's go see some deer.
Will you stop showing off to the camera? This isn't a third member in a relationship. How do you cook a roast?
Go to M&S and get a microwave one.
Whole roast in a microwave.
Pretty big microwave. Microwave. What am I doing next week? Oh, I've got to film at least one collaboration, potentially 2 collaborations next week, which is good. On Wednesday, I'm talking at the Montfort University in Leicester about the importance of using social media in your business. It's all very well lecturers standing there telling you about the importance of social media, but have they even got social media and do they use it for their business? Probably not. So I think it's important to have somebody that's doing the doing to give you real life examples of it. What are we doing next weekend? Halloween.
Is that next week?
Yeah, I've got a rave at my warehouse next weekend. I'm going to have a little chat now and sort of explain myself as to why I am going to do some longer format YouTube videos. The real reason that I'm recording this part right now is because I'm about to sit down and start editing the vlog for the week, and I'm the king of procrastination, so that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm also trying to hold in a burp right there. YouTube. Why am I doing YouTube? Because every man and his dog is now doing YouTube. And I probably consume more YouTube than I do short format content. I think it would be good to challenge myself to make some longer format content that's not just 7-second reels on TikTok or Instagram. And I say bring back longer format content because it's the short format stuff's absolutely rotting everybody's brains. Showing a little bit more personality through the content that I create, and just a little bit of the behind the scenes of what it is that I actually get up to. And I really want to capture the behind the scenes of setting up my own design studio, running my own business, being a content creator, and the things that come with being a content creator, whether that's going to events, shooting content for brands, brand trips, those types of things. I want to basically bring you lot along for the ride with me. Some of you may like it, some of you may not like it. I watch people chat absolute waffle on YouTube, and I'm sure that there's some of you out there that will also enjoy watching me chat some absolute waffle on YouTube. I've got to give it a shot. I spend so much time creating content on Instagram and TikTok. You know, I get paid for about 1% of the content that I create with brand deals and things like that. And so much time making content for the other platform. If I was to dedicate a little bit of time to my YouTube platform with the potential for that to grow into something else and I do make money from ad revenue, it just makes sense to do.